guys, it's IRB26 here, and today I just want to talk about the Touch of Malice. As you'll see in this gameplay here, just using it on, I believe this was the daily heroic, or a quest, either way. These are level 36 enemies, I believe. My life was not too high at the time, I believe it was in the 280s, so not like a massive difference, but I just want to talk about the weapon and is it really that good? Is it worth to be an exotic? And is it worth the time it takes to get it? So let's talk about how you get it. Now, this will require a little bit of a grind to get, as you have to collect fragments, do some quests for Eris, go along with the raid completion, which for some people, I don't know if this works for everyone, but for me myself, on the first time I did the raid I only got to Golgoroth, but the old Pains quest or the old Hunger quest, I can't remember which one it was exactly, actually transferred to the other character, so when I did the raid on my Warlock, I actually got to do the quest and do the raid again without having to wait for a reset. Sorry about that. Reset or anything else. So yeah, I don't know if that worked for everyone. It might be a glitch that happened to me. I'm not too sure. So after you've done all that, you'll be required to get fragments. So you'll need 45 in total, which do require you to get the raid fragments. I believe there's only 46 fragments discovered. But yeah, it does take a little bit of time. There's plenty of guides on how to get the gun. Data Does Destiny did a fantastic guide as well as a fragment location videos. I would recommend checking them out. But so let's talk about the gun. There is a 310 attack scout rifle. It will only ever drop as a 310 attack scout rifle when you get it from Eris. If you want to buy it for other characters, it will drop at 280, which can then later be infused. But it does have some really good perks, but it does come with a price. So as you'll be seeing in this gameplay, I'm not reloading, but every time I shoot it does take health off me. But as you'll see there, you get 3 rapid kills, it'll return some health. And you'll see there as well, it also triggers health regeneration, which will happen over time, but if it does trigger health regeneration and it triggers a small amount of health coming back, that's a lot of health coming back. It's also very useful in the raid, in the final 2 parts, Doors and Oryx himself. When you're inside the bubble, the shield, you'll never die. You won't take any damage and it's unlimited ammo. In other situations, if you have Blessing of Light and a Titan, you can keep dipping out in and out of the bubble to regenerate the shield, Blessing of Light, and it'll take the health off the shield. So if used correctly, this weapon is possibly the most OP weapon in the game. As you'll see here, I go to take on this Fist of Oryx, and you see that just melting him. You can get some tricky situations, but as long as you know what you're doing, it's a very fantastic weapon. So let's move on to the perks. So like I said, it is a 310 attack scout rifle, and it has Touch of Malice. Final round of the magazine regenerates and deals bonus damage at the cost of the wielder's life force, which is what I talked about earlier. So when you're on the final bullet, every time you shoot, it'll take some health off you. We have soft ballistics, smooth ballistics, and smart drift control. First perk is Hide the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower, Then in the middle we have Snapshot, Hammer Forged, and Flared Magwell, and for the final one we have Touch of Mercy. 3 rapid kills will return a portion of the wielder's health. So it does have a max size of 11, you see the stats are very good on it. It does take Hadian Flakes to upgrade, but if used correctly this weapon is very good. For the time it takes as well, it's very rewarding, so that's my thoughts on it. I'd like to hear yours as well.